Hi, I'm Susan Irby, your culinary wellness expert, and today we're going to be doing cauliflower. It's not boring, it's very versatile, it's high in vitamin C, and it's a great alternative to all those traditional side dishes that you do during the holidays. First thing we're going to do, turn on the oven. So I was trying to shoot this for like social media and YouTube, but it's just not going to work. So I'm just going to shoot it all this way for social media, and then my YouTube video will just have like that black frame around it. Oven. There we go. And set the temperature. I kind of want it pretty hot, about 400 degrees. Next, I'm going to get my sheet pan ready. So I have a baking sheet, and I use my little silicone patented mats. They prevent sticking, they're easy to clean, they're dishwasher safe. Or if you don't have one of those, you can use parchment paper. Slice off the bottom, and I always keep a bowl handy to toss the unwanted pieces. A couple of cauliflower soup recipes on my website at thebikinichef.com, so you can hop over there and check those out. Today I was just planning to roast the cauliflower and not necessarily make a soup, but I may change my mind. I decided that I would go ahead and roast the leaves. So I'm not going to roast the stem part, but I am going to toss in these leaves. Next up, I'm going to toss the cauliflower with some grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil because it has a high burning point, and the properties of the oil do not change. As I was saying earlier, cauliflower is so versatile, so it can embellish its natural flavor with all different types of spices, right? So I have a little turmeric, some cardamom, all my favorites, cumin, and I thought it'd be fun to toss in a little celery seed. Yeah. So we're just gonna do that. So that's about half a teaspoon maybe. For the cardamom, I don't want to get too much. So that's probably a quarter teaspoon. And then I've got cumin. I always try to put it in my hand first, because otherwise you might get, like the whole thing might dump in there, right? You don't want that. That would be a lot of spice. Let's go ahead and do a little turmeric. Not too much, because it's got a pretty intense flavor. So that's more about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. Pinch of sea salt. Yeah. Oop, don't want quite that much. So just toss that over here. And some fresh cracked pepper. I do like a lot of pepper. I won't put as much in here as I do in my Caesar salad. That's good. Awesome. Next up, toss it all together. Okay. Spread this out on the baking sheet. That's it. There we go. Okay. We'll see you in a few minutes. Now I want to show you this cute apron a friend of mine got me. She gave it to me for my birthday this year. Isn't this adorable? Yeah, so cute. And she's the cutest. She's actually my real estate team partner, Kim. She is so good at everything she does, and including finding this adorable apron for me. Yay. So if I do decide to puree the cauliflower into a soup, then I won't make a mess of my outfit. Just the apron. I decided that I would go ahead and make pureed cauliflower soup for you. Even though I really enjoy eating roasted cauliflower, I just thought kind of showing you how to make a very simple puree soup would be fabulous, right? It'd be more interesting for you. You can use cashew pieces or raw whole cashews, and I'm going to soak them in water. Just for the sake of the fact that we're going to puree them anyway, I'm going to use the cashew pieces, and I'm just going to pour them in a glass bowl that, we'll just use them all. We'll just go ahead and use all those. So about a cup, a little bit more maybe, and I'm just going to soak them in water for about 20 minutes. Yes, you can see, like, this is beautifully roasted cauliflower. And look, it gives that nice color on it. It's coated in the spices and the grapeseed oil. Oh, really good. This is one of my favorite ways to enjoy cauliflower. But as I said, it's probably kind of boring for you just to do roasted cauliflower. So I'm gonna take it and puree it in a soup. And that was a stem. It was really delicious. Okay. Welcome to Roasted Cauliflower Part 2. I showed you the oven roasted cauliflower that I made, and I love to eat it like this. And the stems, I included the stems, they're delicious. But I thought for a lot of people, just plain old roasted cauliflower might be a little too simple. So I thought I would show you how I make a very simple roasted cauliflower soup with no dairy. Our cashews, so these have been soaking for about 25 minutes or so. Cashews are more of a soft nut already. And then they probably could use another 15 minutes, but I think that they'll be fine for our purposes. We are pureeing them in the soup. I'm gonna drain the cashews, and then I'm going to use some unsweetened almond milk. I brought the blender into frame, and I have a Ninja blender, but it really does not get the ingredients super smooth. This blender is at least 40 years old, and it still is one of the best blenders I've ever had. The cauliflower with the stems. This is our seasoned cauliflower. You could roast cauliflower plain, right? And then add seasonings to the soup. I'm just going to take a nice handful of the cashews. We actually might end up using all of these cashews. So lemon zest enhances the flavor of literally everything. Use lemon juice on hand in our refrigerator at all times. Every single morning I do a straight lemon shot. I swear by my lemon shots as far as the health benefits, digestive flow, immune boosting, so many reasons. Fresh basil leaves, and just put those right in. Add in our unsweetened almond milk. I just kind of eyeball it, right? All right, we'll start with that and see how it goes. You still want it to be somewhat hearty so you feel like you're eating soup. Now let's taste the flavor. I am not exaggerating. This is really delicious. So we had our seasoned cauliflower that had grapeseed oil, turmeric, cumin, cardamom, some celery seed in the soup. I think celery seed actually just gives it that je ne sais quoi. We had lemon zest, a hint of lemon juice, the almond milk, unsweetened, very key, and soaked cashews. It's incredible. You could serve this as a chilled soup, but for winter, heat it up. Put it in a saucepan on the stovetop, heat it up, and serve that. You know what? I'm gonna show you something. I have a really fun way to serve it as a nice aperitivo, little pre-dinner amuse-bouche, as they say. Oh, good. I'm so glad that I shared this with you and I didn't hog the roasted cauliflower all to myself. And basil. Let's not forget the fresh basil. Then when you go to serve it, you can garnish it. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. Easy. Everything's better with Versace. For my roasted cauliflower soup today, I want to reiterate that it is non-dairy. It's vegan, very delicious, good for you. You don't have to tell people that it's non-dairy. Just make it. They'll love it. You will too. So it's soaked cashews, unsweetened almond milk. I didn't use any kind of chicken stock or vegetable stock. You don't need it. It's really good. I hope you'll try it.